Here at the BPP Lab, we're trying to understand people and improve public policies. And what a great place than the School for Government, where we're constantly trying to improve the way governments function around the world.
We are looking to centralize our expertise, our interest in really understanding the behavioral nuance, why people do what they do, and use that understanding to develop and improve existing public policy. We try and take an evidence-based approach to this innovation, and we look to run as many experiments as we can to try and test out our interesting and exciting behavioral improvements to public policy.
We use behavioral insights to inform the making of effective and legitimate public policies. The lab has been set up within the School for Government because at the School for Government, we're constantly studying how to improve government services.
So government is in a tricky place. A big part of the challenge is behavioral. A big part of what government is trying to get people to do is change behaviors in a host of different areas. Some of the ideas we started with were great and have scaled and had impact. And so this next frontier is really getting sharper methodologically, but also sharper conceptually.
I think what's been the most exciting about this initiative is that we have been able to finally launch this within King's. I have been part of the BPP community, helping to sort of shape much of the efforts which have always happened in and around London and in the UK. We're sort of at the heart of behavioural public policy. This is where the first nudge unit was started in the UK government. And since then, we have more than 650 of these units. We bring in practitioners and academics together. We constantly do this at the School for Government. And this is the first behavioural public policy lab around the world.
We train civil servants around the world in behavioural science. For example, working in the Middle East with Oman and with Bahrain, working with the government of Jersey and further afield as well. These are really good examples of strong demand from government programs, civil servants across the world in learning about behavioural ideas and how they can be applied. We also have a really exciting PhD program here in the School for Government at KCL. We have a number of really top students who are doing exciting work, publishing in top journals, influencing governments.
My work is on seeing whether I can get people to apply to university who otherwise might not have applied.
How we can design a policy for fertility decision making.
Supportive online networks.
How hierarchical structure can shape overconfidence among public bureaucrats. The biggest mistake happens not because government lack information, but because the decision makers become too overconfident too early.
I'd like to pivot the food system on its axis.
I'm hoping to generate the foundation for a new set of policy interventions, which are both ethically desirable as well as effective.
My hope is, of course, that the participants of my studies will understand the impact of their food choices have on the environment.
In an age where recruitment to the military is not seen as a desirable occupation, it is constantly in the mainstream media and it's a concern across government. I hope that my research can help inform better recruitment and retention practices.
I hope that my study can donate some information on how the Chinese government can cut down the food waste on the whole country world, and then push people to choose more sustainable choice.
One of my big areas of focus is on applying behavioral science, behavioral ideas to strengthen our elections, to strengthen democracy. Democracies across the world are really struggling in the sense that we have decreased trust in our elections and our democracies, decreased trust in institutions broadly, rise of misinformation. We have AI causing all kinds of problems as it relates to our elections. And so we need to innovate.
It's been very organic in the way we have come about with this lab. Much of the momentum building up to the lab has been actually people working on topics on BPP, which is why we formally decided to have this lab that brings together these people. So I think in the years to come, what we're really hoping to achieve there is to sort of grow this movement even further, make King's sort of the heart of behavioural public policy, which it continues to be through its offerings.
Governments across the UK, but also worldwide, will look to us and work with us to use behavioural ideas when innovating. They will increasingly look through the lens of behavioral science when solving problems. They will look to run field experiments. And as a result of this, and as a result of our collective work, we will be able to influence public policy, the next frontier of public policy, with some of these behaviorally informed innovations.
I think in the next sort of 5 years to come, we would really want this lab to be set up as the hub, which attracts BPP scholars from around the world to come and speak to us and bring their research of how to use behavioral insights to use public policy and make the world a better place to live in.